Today I thought I'd share with you some of my underwater housings and splash housings I use. I don't shoot underwater professionally, but I've been doing it for a few years now. More recently just upgraded to some more professional equipment and stuff like that, which I use for diving and shooting surfing and things like that. So I thought I'd go through some with you just quickly now. Starting out with the Dicker pack. This is the very low end, basically just a plastic bag with a zip tie at the top here, and it just rolls down and then velcros over. It has a hard plastic port for your lens to go through. Now this one fits, I used to use this with my Canon G9, and yeah, I use a little bit, but when you go down deeper than 5 meters, the pressure on the case actually squeezes in on all the buttons and makes it pretty much useless. It's fine for snorkeling. I never got any leaks or anything like that, and I actually got a double page spread in a couple of magazines from shots with this little dinky housing here. So this one's cheap, it'll run you about 20 or 30 bucks. So yeah, something to start out with. Moving right along, when I shoot with my Canon S95 point and shoot camera, we have this Canon housing here. So much more versatile, a lot more buttons, you can access pretty much everything from this. And it has a little diffuser here that comes over to block your flash, or to diffuse the flash slightly rather, and this is pretty good. I still use it when I go diving occasionally. It's light and portable, good for traveling, and the image quality from the S95 or any of that series is great. You can shoot in RAW, which is fantastic. Yeah, so this is a great little bit of kit. It's about $200 if I remember correctly. Something I've got into more recently, this is for my DSLR. Now they're not much to look at the moment when the camera's not in them, but these are fantastic, and they're from a company called Outex. Now these are a very strong latex rubber mixture of rubber, and this is to fit my bigger cameras like the one I'm recording with right now, which is the Canon 1D Mark IV or the 5D Mark III. Basically any bigger camera with a battery grip at the bottom, and as long as the front of the lens, the diameter is 77mm, it will attach on here just perfectly. Now this one is designed to use with a clip-on flash as well, and you'll see a picture of it all attached and together right here. Now these allow you to go to 10 meters underwater, but great also for shooting in the rain, or like I like to do and get out and shoot in typhoons and things like that. This one here is the standard housing, I guess you can call it a housing. It doesn't have any flash attachment or anything like that, so it's just for the camera, and it'll fit anything from a wide angle 17mm right out to the 70-200 f2.8 lens. And it has a big circle on the back. That's where I stick my camera in through there and pull it on over. And then I have one more of the Outex housings, which is basically the same as the last one, except this one allows you to even attach a tripod to the bottom, and I have various different little mounts and the glass, which I keep in this little pelican case here, and these are the expensive parts. So like this goes on the viewfinder, there's another glass in there that goes onto the front, and they secure very nicely, no water gets in there. I've been in surf with it and snorkeling. That's the little attachment for the tripod, and then another little attachment that goes onto your eyepiece there. So those are about $100 each for the glass, so you want to protect them. And for one whole set, one case and a set of glass for it is going to set you back about $400, which is not that much considering the entry-level dive housings start from about $1,500 or $2,000, somewhere around that range. So moving on up now, let's have a look what else we got. Okay, and no underwater kit could be complete without a GoPro, and so obviously I'm sure most of you already know the GoPro already comes with its own little housing. This is the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, and attached to it I have the bobber. So that enables me to swim in the surf and hold this up and get shots in the barrel and that as the surfers are cruising past. This floats as well, so it will, if I drop it, it has a hand leash as well, which is handy, and yeah, it'll just bob around in the water if I let go of it. But the GoPro housing is phenomenal, fantastic, very strong, and it's great. You can take it for diving and anything like that. So, and very quick and easy to get your GoPro in and out. So highly recommended, the good old GoPro. Now moving right up to the big bad boy. Now obviously this is a lot more expensive and complicated, but let me give you a quick look at it. Take the front off here. This is my Ikelite dive housing. Now this holds my 5D Mark II with a wide angle fisheye. I have the fisheye dome port on the front at the moment. That's an 8-inch port, and with this I use my Canon 8 to 15mm f4L fisheye zoom lens, and yeah, the Canon 5D2. Now this has a whole bunch of buttons, so you can access pretty much everything. If you put attachment on your lens, you can do manual focusing and all of that. The trigger is around here on the side here, focusing back here, and all your dials. It's a little complicated to use at first, and a little scary as well, taking that much money underwater with you, but it works great. I've never had it flood yet, touch wood. And then attached to it I have the Ikelite DS51 strobe, and this is a lower end, cheaper strobe. It was a few $100s, I can't remember now, but the more advanced ones go up to $500–600. But it still does TTL and manual flash, everything I need it to do, and that will just plug into the back of my dive housing here. So I don't always use it with the flash if I'm just snorkeling in shallow water and things like that. I usually won't take it along with me because it's just extra weight, batteries and stuff to carry around. But when you're diving lower than say 5–10 meters, it's a must-have because all your colors go pretty much just blue. So this will really help to bring back all that extra color underwater, make everything look beautiful and vibrant. And this housing here set me back about 2,000, maybe 2,500. I think just the dome port alone was about $600. So yeah, it's a pretty hexy investment, but the quality is phenomenal. It can't be beat. Shortly I'll be upgrading this to, I think, one for my 5D Mark III, but for the time being it works wonderfully. That's just a few of the various dive housings that are available out there. These are the ones that I use, and take a look at some of the shots. I'll put them up after this video so you can have a look if you like. And if you have any questions about the housings or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And if you dig the videos, please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.